Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. What a sleek beast. We don't want exploding balls. Oh, of course you're a fox. You have such beautiful eyes, too. These little laneways, they turn into borderline catacombs.
Japan. Good luck, man.
See ya. It's a travel day. It's raining. And I gotta get on a bike. Just wait till it stops raining, you say? Yeah, well, the plane won't wait. It's like that. See you at the airport. What a wild ride. I mean that literally, a wet ride too. I feel sorry for whoever has got to sit next to me. Stories, I'll tell you later. I've just made this flight. JT033, that's me. That's bad, but it's kind of good. It gives me an opportunity to tell you about that ride. Madness, monsoonal weather, thunder, lightning, every drop of rain a bucket in itself, rain that hurts, road closures, thigh-high water. I don't know how motorcycle engines work, and I sure as hell don't know how they work underwater. Backstory, when I hired the bike, it had zero fuel in it, like literally. The fuel gauge was flashing on the last bar. Seems to be a common thing these days. They make you fill the bike. Anyway, so all the while, me determined to get that bike back with as little fuel in it as possible, a alleged 26-minute trip, according to Google Maps, took me an hour and 40, and all the while, that fuel bar flashing. But I'm here. I survived with a story to tell. Travel's great, isn't it? The plan is hypothetical until I'm on a plane that goes up in the air and lands in Jakarta. And from there, I will get myself to a train station to catch the bullet train to Bandung. The weather has cleared somewhat, and hopefully we will soon be clear for takeoff. And I'm delighted to report that I'm pretty much dry. And just like that, we're in Jakarta. And just like that, we're in a taxi. And just like that, we're at Halim Station, which is about a 45-minute taxi ride from the airport. I wasn't expecting the setup. I guess I just didn't think, but it's very much like an airport in that there is airport security, x-rays, and metal detector test. When I booked my ticket at the counter, they wanted to see my passport. I jokingly said, wait a minute, where's this train going? Whoosh. Speaking of whoosh, whoosh. That's the name of this train. It might even be the name of the whole system. It might be the Whoosh system. That's a W-H-O-O-S-H, Whoosh. Don't expect that you're going to show up and just get the next train. What was the next train for me was about 12 minutes away. I was very excited that the taxi was going to get me there to just so fluidly move from one form of transport to the next. But it didn't work out that way because the next train was already full. So the trains run on the hour and 25 minutes past the hour. And blow me down, I didn't know there was an hour's time difference between Bali and Java. I'm glad I found that out now because I've got work meetings tomorrow and I would have been an hour late for them. So they're the updates I have for you right now. And here she is, old Whoosh herself. What a sleek beast, a sleek beast. So as you can see, the vibes are far more like catching a plane than catching a train. Even the doors go whoosh. Well, we're on our way. I don't know if we're whooshing yet. Doesn't feel like whooshing. Well, that's convenient. They do display the current speed, 201 k's. Honestly, wouldn't have picked it, but then what do I know what 201 k's looks like? This is probably the fastest I've ever been on the ground. The level of service from the staff is overwhelming. Everyone's crazy friendly, super professional, and everyone speaking impeccable English. That's 327 kilometers an hour. And it is smooth as butter. That was a very, very enjoyable experience.
Mohon perhatian.
Okay, next mission for me, find my way out of the station, get myself a taxi to the apartment, and this lovely gentleman has opened the gate for me. I'm telling you, it's the royal treatment. It really, really is. The train ticket was 220,000, so like, you know, just over 20 Aussie dollars. And that trip was probably 40 minutes. And if you drove it, it would be more like 3 hours. That's the taxi part sorted. With my rapidly flagging energy, let's do a quick walkthrough. We'll head on out to the balcony first, because that's the showpiece. In the daytime, you will be able to see mountains out there. Call to prayer has just started ringing out. Look, I kept the lights off for dramatic effect. Let me turn some lights on. So look, a lot of what's going on here is pretty basic. There's looks to be a queen size bed. If there were two of you traveling as friends, there is a single bed there as well. In terms of facilities, a TV, that's a fairly decent workspace also. Decent sized fridge. I always appreciate something that's bigger than a bar fridge. Microwave. I always love the instant hot water and instant cold water. There is a bathroom. We don't need to dwell on that. And as per usual, the price for this place is somewhere around 30 Australian dollars per night. That's my sweet spot. Gotta say, driving from the train station, which was in a really grungy, super local kind of area, the closer we got to here, the swankier and the swankier it got. I'm not sure how I feel about that. This area is surrounded by lots of greenery. That was an attraction for me, and I don't need to be in the thick of the action. It would be unlikely I'd be getting this place on the 17th floor, no less. And this room is 1717. I don't know why, that's just a sweet number. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of town, and I'm looking forward to seeing the green spaces around here and giving the trekking poles a workout. Let's explore together. Not today. I am shattered. It has been a long, long day. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. They are hanging out of my head and red as the sun. Hey, let's catch up again soon, huh? And by soon, I mean now, which is tomorrow for you, today for me. Most of my day so far has been spent working my real job. There's an Indomaret and a little noodle place in the bottom of the building I'm staying. So that has kept me sustained thus far in terms of nourishment and hydration. And I'm heading out for a little scout around. Hello. I found myself in some very cool rabbit warren world. Yeah. Hello, hello.
Hello, bro.
How are you? Let's do the hey bro.
Yo.
Hey bro. Hey bro. Hey bro. Hey bro. Hey bro. Hey bro, that's pretty universal, huh? Yeah, I'm really glad that I came down here. It's completely changed my world. Let this person come past. But I'm a little bit, oh, thank goodness. All right, I think that's a big street because I am hungry now. Some pretty cool artwork around here. I think it's time to get some food. I've just spotted these, which look rad, and I like the look of that chili. So it's some kind of deep fried, it seems, beef. And yeah, there's the magic word, pedas. But a lot of these places here, there isn't really the sit-down option. Perfect news, we've found somewhere to sit down, so I'm going to get some of these. I have committed. I'm getting a mix of these little mystery balls that are coated in other mysteries and then deep fried. There are 4 spice levels that you can have, levels 1, 2, 3, and then I think it was called off the charts or something. I don't have a drink with me. I'm sure I could get one, but I've gone the penultimate level. I've gone level 3, and I'm having some with mozzarella in it and some with beef in it.
Sometimes like a bomb. Like a bomb.
Oh, like it explodes.
Explodes.
Well,
yeah.
I'm glad it didn't explode now while we're standing here.
Can I take a photo?
Yeah, sure. Let's both take a photo. Nama saya Ben.
Ben.
Yes.
Rian.
Rian?
Rian.
Rian. Okay. Hello. And for me, hello, Ben and Rian in the house, cooking up Cimol Bojot.
Cimol Bojot. Pedas level 3, level 3.
Do you think I could do extra? Oh, is that a good idea for me?
You like spicy?
I do.
Yes.
Is it
Level 3.
extreme?
Good. Not.
Okay, look, let's do extra.
Extra.
Yeah, we're gonna do extra.
Okay.
I've just committed to extra. There is an Indomaret next door if I need to go get a drink. All right, here's the process. That's the extra part. Yeah.
Asin?
Asin, salt. Mystery MSG maybe. And this is.
Orange.
Oh yes, that's the orange leaves. Leaves of orange tree. Oh, that should be really interesting.
If too long frying, explode.
Oh, okay. We don't want exploding balls. Oh man, not good. Makan now, bayar nanti.
Boleh.
Okay. So yeah, we've got a mixture of mozzarella ones and that is extra spicy. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Let's do this. No regrets. Can you film while I eat these? Okay. So here we are. Tell me again the name of these. Cimol.
Bojot.
Oh, Cimol Bojot. Okay. Oh, that is spicy. Oh, that's okay though. I can taste that barbecue seasoning. Did you put the orange leaves on? Can you put a little bit more?
Okay.
All right. A little bit more, just on top. Oh no, just. Yeah. Perfect. That's okay. Okay. All right. No, that's very good. There's that. Mozzarella. These are really good. I'm not just saying that for the video. These are really, really, really good. And berapa harganya? 20.000. So this is $2 Australian. Really tasty and not so extreme. So while I was ordering my Cimol Bojot, there was a guy helping me out, helping me understand what goes on. I didn't think there was anywhere to sit. He sorted that out for me. And then this guy shows up. This is Mastone.
Yeah.
And Mastone sounds a lot like the guy I was talking to, but it's not him. It's Mastone. And Mastone is part of the furry community. And look, I'm a 54-year-old man. What do I know about these things? But I think I understand a little. And what I think I understand, and Mastone, you can tell me if I'm wrong, is that having the persona of a furry, and Mastone is the name of your, do we call it a character or?
Using a character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It gives you a different way to interact with the world and communicate with the world in a way that maybe you might not have the confidence otherwise. Is that kind of correct?
I mean, yeah, it's really depends, I guess, but.
And is there a big furry community here in this area?
Of course, like so many food shooters here in Bandung. Yeah, of course.
And do you guys have local events, furry events that you all show up?
You mean
In
like
Bandung?
Bandung, maybe yes, but for convention, there's like Iwak.
Oh, it's a convention thing.
Yeah.
But not in Bandung. That's
Not in Bandung.
in Jakarta?
BSD, Tangerang.
Tangerang.
South Tangerang, aka Tangerang Selatan.
And so you will travel for these conventions?
Yes, of course.
How many have you been to?
Huh?
How many have you been to?
2.
2. And what happens at these conventions?
Huh?
What happens there? What do you guys do? Just regular things, but
Maybe
you're furries.
taking a picture, having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's a question. So, at the convention, is there food? Food to eat?
Maybe. Oh my god, I forgot. But
I'm just thinking. I guess my question is,
yeah, there's a food.
if you were eating and drinking, can you do that while you still are Mastone?
Yeah.
Is there? You can kind of get food in there. Oh, drinks with straws, maybe.
But so yes.
Ah,
and
okay.
a bottle too.
Okay. Now, look, my audience is mostly going to be in Australia. Do you have any connections to the furry community in either Australia or any other parts of the world?
Yes. Yes.
And I guess there's online communities?
Online community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Well, thank you for chatting to me today, Mastone. I did not expect in a place which gets so hot to find anyone from the furry community, because I guess on a hot day, Mastone would pass out.
No.
No,
No. Every I did.
because you're a husky dog, yeah?
No, a fox.
A fox.
Like-
Hang on, let me have a look. Oh, of course you're a fox. You have such beautiful eyes too. Beautiful eyes.
Also the food shoot maker is Pitaya Monster.
Say that again?
Pitaya Monster. Yeah.
Pitaya Monster. Okay. Well, thank you, Mastone, for having a chat. And hey, if anyone watching is in a furry community anywhere else and didn't realize that there are furries right here in the Dago area of Bandung, look up Mastone on Instagram. What is your Instagram handle?
Mastone Pause.
There you go, Mastone Pulse, which for an English-speaking audience, Mastone Paws, like fox paws. Thank you, Mastone.
Yeah, welcome.
Senang bertemu dengan kalian. Thanks, guys. Well, that was not only a delightful little cultural exchange, I learned so much. I'll tell you a cool thing that I learned, and you may not care. Just listen, you don't have to care. So, in Bandung, one of the things that always struck me as odd was there were so many bands that were like tribute bands of Oasis, of the Smiths, of the Stone Roses, of the Arctic Monkeys, of Blur, all English bands. I never knew why that was, and now I know. So, strong football scene here in Bandung, soccer for those of you of a different persuasion. And surrounding that is a real English culture. And the fans here are really into English music, English pop culture, English fashion. So that's the connection. So that's one thing I learned. As I was leaving there, I said, Senang bertemu dengan kalian. I've known the phrase Senang bertemu dengan kamu, which means nice to meet you. And I was curious because we were swapping all sorts of language things. And it was a good little education session because we were saying, oh, hey, how do you say this? How do you say that? And what I wanted to know was, if it's multiple people, how do you say, oh, nice to meet you all? So kalian instead of kamu was what I learned there. And look, I did know a little bit about the furry community, but I learned a little extra layer to it. And never in my mind would I have thought that I would bump into a furry here in Bandung, but I'm glad I did. These little laneways, and this is a wide one, they turn into borderline catacombs, are utterly fascinating. Hello.
Hello.
And really enjoying, selamat malam, really enjoying just wandering around. It's fascinating. Did I already use that word? I did. I don't care, because it is. And I mean, yeah, they are like, mouse mazes, but you eventually come out somewhere. I keep tripping over speed bumps. Coming out this way. Oh, we're getting, I told you they get skinnier. Of course, I don't want to end up in someone's house. Oh, I'm still not convinced I'm not going to end up in someone's house. Nope. Cool. I can hear the main road now. Okay, I'm just going to call that a win, but man, I could walk through these all night. There's always this situation where you're having a chat with someone. So I was just walking down the street, and man, anyone who says, hey, mister, or whatever, I'm happy to engage. They want to engage, let's engage. And I was just chatting with Rico and Kaka and cool guys. Rico is really into hardcore music. He was wearing an Iron Maiden t-shirt. He said, hey, mister, from across the road, and it was on. And we were best friends real quick. Yeah, but the thing I was talking about is, sometimes you're having this great experience and then you think, oh, that's right, part of this is sort of shooting stuff for YouTube, but there is no possible way that you could pull out a camera and say, oh, hey, act natural and let's just finish our conversation, but do it on camera. So you didn't get to meet Rico and Kaka, but I did. I'm very, very happy that I did. It's Rico and Kaka! Hang on. These are the guys I was just talking about. I was just talking about you guys. And I said, I was so happy to meet these guys, but that you people don't get to meet them, and now you do. Say hello to the world.
Hey, what? I'm Rico in Bandung.
Where are you going?
I around here.
Yeah, you live here. You live here. Yeah, cool.
Chill,
All right.
chill, man. Good luck, man.
See ya. So if at any point you thought they were my imaginary friends, you would be imagining that. Hey, look, I'm so glad I found this street. I just checked on Google Maps. It's called Tubagus Ismail, Jalan Tubagus Ismail. Back at the apartment, re-energized. 17th floor balcony, view of the twinkling lights in the hills and mountains surrounding Bandung.